Hello everyone, coming at you from a different angle, trying something new for this video. A couple of different things. I recorded not just me inking a page of Yaya, the short comic that I wanted to do for this series, that's watercolor. I also did some work on another single panel type comic zine thing that I'm doing called Some Baby Zine Volume 3, and I will get to that information a little bit more. Yaya, I'm gonna talk about the project and what I'm expecting to do with it, to try to help better understand where my priorities are starting to line up. And let's get started. As you can see at the very beginning of this video, I was kind of trying to contemplate of what to actually do. As you saw, I got out like a page of Clover Patch, and then I went into that long one. That long thing was actually Pumpkinhead, the Tale of Pumpkin Headington, which is another short that I am in the process of making. Eventually, I went back to Yaya because originally the series was me actually supposed to finish this one comic within this series of videos. I've lost track of some of the perspectives that I originally had with doing these YouTube videos to the degree that I actually wanted to. So this is me getting back to it. Yaya, for those who don't know, is a story about the rockabilly younger sister of Baba Yaga. So instead of living in a chicken-footed house in the woods, she's rockabilly. So her house is actually in the clouds. She floats up and down. This is a short run where you meet like her boyfriend, all that other fun stuff, and basically getting her to tour again, doing rockabilly music. So pretty much that's where I'm heading with that. But the main thing is I kind of wanted to get back to this comic because the very first one that I made for this series did feature me actually making watercolor paint for this specific comic. So that's why I want to get back to it. When I make an actual art supply, I need to use it, and I think I've been a little bit neglectful for it. So this is me apologizing and saying, let's get on with the rest of the inking. So a couple of things. I did note that during this video, there was nothing I could do, nothing I could shake. I had both lanterns on above my head, and because those lights are on and they're very bright, they're supposed to be neutral light, I didn't expect them to act like a fluorescent since they're LEDs. So it got like this weird layering effect with like a TV screen, which kind of fit for what I was doing with Yaya, because it's supposed to be like kind of like an older style of lighting and the way of doing a comic, and it's also like half the size of a normal piece of paper that you would be doing comics on. Anyhow, this next video is Some Baby Zine Volume 3, and if you've been following my social media for a while, you would have known that I've been working on these volumes called Some Baby Zine. Volume 1, Volume 2, and the final volume, Volume 3. Each of these volumes are actually being sold once I get them, the last 2 volumes printed. Everything's going to be sold in the new shop, which is still being worked on. I still have to spruce up some items, get some better descriptions, because I can't really describe things very well sometimes. So I'm having some help. So Some Baby Zine Volumes 1 through 3. It's actually to help me and my person I am married to get babies through adoption. It is actually a specific thing that I am doing to raise money towards it. So all proceeds that go from those particular zines actually go straight to a bank account that I am only allowed to deposit through until we close it out to use for the adoption. With that being said, I posted 5 that I had done yesterday on social media. These are the other 5 images of the characters from Some Baby Zine, and the characters are gummy babies. They are solid color, and I know that sounds really weird, but like they're one aspect of people. So let's get started. As you can tell, I've already done the first 2 volumes are like right there, so they're more of a reference. In this one, I don't know if you've noticed, but like pretty much they're much larger for the 3rd volume. They're taking more and more space up. I think this is something to do with the evolution of where I've been going with my comic making. Taking like a look at a whole panel and seeing on how much I can take up. So this is kind of like really showing, okay, like how much detail without being super detailed do I want to be. But I mean, I do everything in red pencil, which is fine. A lot of people don't prefer it. A lot of people think I should do no liner blue. The reason why I'm doing it in red pencil is eventually I just like the look, and I use a lot of warmer colors with the exception of blue raspberry, because blue raspberry is pretty much an icy blue color. So yeah, everyone else is warm. Blue raspberry is cold. Anyhow, she's as cold as ice. No. Anyhow, as you can see, I am doing the first 3, which was attached to one that I did yesterday. The one thing I want to say about these is they're kind of unique, and it makes me think, and I do not have a script for these. Like for this particular volume, all pictures were going to start off with some baby. That's the only thing I agreed to. Yes, there can be a common theme and stuff like that, but this is the final volume, so this is supposed to wrap up the whole thing. So I'm actually working to the point of where I cannot work anymore, because I kind of want a little bit of a surprise when I post on social media of those 2 images. specifically, because I'm still not sure what I want to use and what I want to do. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and you can continue to watch if you want. So, you made it to the end of this video. That's awesome. So if you like this content and you want to see more, subscribe and hit the little bell so that you can actually be notified when I post. Then, if you want to see more, click on my social media links so that you can actually see what I do on a daily basis that I don't actually post in a video. I post every Fridays. I try to, or I give you a reason why I'm not posting on Friday. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you again for watching the entire video. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I always try to respond as best as possible. And have a great rest of your week. Thanks.